The Honourable Stephen Joyce.
Mr Speaker, you have to start wondering, I think, not for the first time, who are the strategic geniuses in the Labor Party headquarters. I think it's not the first time we've been worrying about this in the last 7 years, but you do have to worry about it. Fresh from the strategic success of last week, which is there was the great project, all people with Chinese-sounding names must be foreigners. That was last week's success. All people with Chinese-sounding names are foreigners. They've been casting around for this week's strategic success. Well, they tried the flag. They ran that up the flagpole, but nobody saluted today, and that didn't work. They also tried, Mr Speaker, they flirted with the idea of looking at the Pie Awards. I don't know whether you've seen, but there's some very Chinese-sounding bakers that have won the New Zealand Pie Awards this week. So they thought maybe about a campaign of getting back all our pies from the foreigners, Mr Speaker. But they actually decided what they might go with is something along the lines of Nationals not diversifying the New Zealand economy. They thought they might give that one a go. So we're having a discussion. Nationals not doing anything to diversify the New Zealand economy. They were talking it around, and then somebody said, well, that's not quite true, though, is it? Because National has actually lifted quite a lot of R&D spend in this country. That's true. So aside from R&D spend, National are doing nothing to diversify the economy. Well, actually, there's Callaghan Innovation. National set that up. And there's the Primary Growth Partnership. National set up that. But beside the Primary Growth Partnership, beside the lift in R&D spend, besides Callaghan Innovation, National's done nothing to diversify the economy. Well, actually, National's done the ultra-fast broadband as well. That's true, but that's broadband, but that helps to diversify the economy. National's also, there's also the investment in tourism marketing. But aside from tourism marketing, education investment, because they're doing international education, the Primary Growth Partnership, Callaghan Innovation and a big lift in R&D spend, they're doing nothing to diversify the economy, Mr Speaker. Well, actually, it's not quite true, because as well as the broadband, there's the roads of national significance, linking our regions to the big ports. So they're doing that, Mr Speaker. So yeah, they were a little bit concerned about that. They said, you've got to park the infrastructure, you've got to park the R&D, you've definitely got to park the tourism marketing and the education. But aside from that, there's been nothing that National has done to develop. Well, actually, there has. There's the Korean FTA. Oh, there's that. And there's the World Trade Organization, GPA, the Global Procurement Agreement for Manufacturers. So they have done that. So we have to give them that. We have to give them the ultra-fast broadband. We have to give them the Korean FTA. We have to give them the ICT students, the investment they're making. We have to give them the engineering investment to create more engineering students. So we'll give them that, and we'll give them the tourism, and we'll give them the investment in international education. We'll give them the primary growth partnerships. We'll give them the R&D, give them the broadband. We'll give them Callaghan Innovation. But aside from that, what has National done to diversify the New Zealand economy? Absolutely nothing. Let's send Robertson out with that. Don't tell them that there's a few things that they have done. Just send them out and say they've done nothing to diversify the New Zealand economy, and they wonder why New Zealanders think they're shallow and they don't do any work. Thank you, Mr Speaker.